Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well today. Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well today. I really, really do. So I had a dream and I want to talk to y'all about it. Let's get started. So first off, the song download that I have, I don't know if this song goes with this dream, but the song download is I'm Looking for a New Love by Jody Watley. And the dream, I can't remember everything, but all I know is I was in a room with my mom. She was on the bed and I just knew she was unalive. You know, she was in the bed covered up as if she was sleeping, but she was really not living. She was really not living. And so I was trying to get her up. I wasn't sad because I already knew that she was deceased. And so when I tried to get her up, she kept going, kept getting, laying back down. Well, kept falling back. And so I pushed her to the edge of the bed. And as I pushed her to the edge of the bed, she moved her arm, like she picked her arm up like that, and then it went back down. And so I was like, Mom. And she was like, what? And she got up. And so I was like, wow, I was talking to my mom or whatever. And that was it. But I do have a story like that for real. Like when she was on her deathbed, she was out, like she was in a coma. She had a sugar coma. That's how she passed away. But she was out of it. But you could tell she was at so much peace. And so I was like, Mom. Look, when I was at the hospital, I kept calling her. And when I was calling her, she was not responding. And I just kept saying it, Mom. And finally she was like, huh? And never said nothing again. But yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's find out what this dream is about. I don't know what it's about, so let's find out. So, ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest white light. All of my mom, come through. Tell me what this dream is about. Most High God, come through. Most High God of righteousness. Let's get some answers. Alright, so we have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Death card. So what it looks like is that there's some communication that could be happening here where, someone has like been thinking about something. This person who has been thinking is now communicating with someone or is wanting to communicate with you. But the issue is something is over. Okay. So we got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Wands, the Death card, Four of Swords. Definitely someone who was had some heavy thought about you, was thinking about you. And here we have the Three of Cups. So what's this about? The Star card, the Temperance. So with that said, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So there is a celebration that could be happening where there could be healing and victory that's going on. But there could be a death that could have happened, or someone went to a funeral, someone, there's some like balancing here, okay? So if it's not a funeral now, it will be. I'm seeing that there is an ending, or this could be like a metaphorical ending. What happens is there's balance that is taking place. So someone's healed. Someone's definitely healing. Clarify the Five of Cups, ancestors. So we got the Knight of Wands energy here. Knight of Wands with the Two of Swords. So what's happening is someone doesn't know what they're doing. Someone doesn't know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, whatever they did, maybe it was a lot that they did, a lot that they said. You know, all I'm seeing here is like, whatever, maybe you did something, whatever you said a lot, but whatever you said, it could have possibly assisted someone on developing, on growing, on becoming better, on healing. So I'm just seeing like you may have not saw the fruits of your efforts. This is changing now. I wanted to make sense. I know it could be confusing, but maybe you've not saw the fruits of your efforts at one point. You didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know what you saw. You didn't know nothing, okay? All you knew is that you had to keep going, and whatever happened is, whatever was happening, something closed out because you completed a cycle. So you could have, I just heard self-assured, okay? So in this process of developing, in this process of growing, bless you, there is healing, there is celebration, there is a renewal here. Even through the times where you felt as if you were unloved, or you felt like you couldn't make it, okay? What I'm saying here is with the Five of Cups here, there is still grief. You know, you went through so much, but with the Five of Cups, there's healing involved here, okay? Because even though this may be something that is over, what I'm seeing here with these Three Cups, they're gone. Like, this is done. But you got these Two Cups still standing, meaning still you have opportunity. Because maybe whatever you went through didn't feel so good. You know, it's hard. But you stayed inspired throughout the chaos, throughout whatever you were unable to see. So with the Two of Swords here, there was like an internal conflict that you may have had, where you needed some sort of balance. You could have been avoiding some things. But honestly, I don't see you avoiding anything. I see more so you just getting through the fire, you know, and getting through times where you had to like stay humble, deal with the humility that you were dealing with by going within, learning yourself. So we got the King of Cups with the Devil card. So this person is going through a lot right now. This person has let's see, clarify the King of Cups with the Devil. Yeah, so we got the Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups, so this could be a Capricorn mixed, this could be this is a Capricorn. But he must got water in his chart. Wheel of Fortune. So this is a person, let's see, what's going on with this person, ancestors? This is a person who is desiring to communicate with you. They want some sort of beginning with you. They want to speak to you. This is a person who is secretly gaining some sort of truth and clarity, and also being convicted. They could be under judgment because of what they've done to a certain person. So let's see, Ace of Wands. Why is this person showing up? Because this person wants to come towards you, but with the Ten of Swords and the Devil card, it's not for good reason, okay? This is a person who insists. Let's see, what is Four of Pentacles here? This person is stressed, okay? They could be watching you. They could be feeling blocked off from you. Something's going on with this person. Five of Swords, they're in their ego. They're feeling stuck. They just, filled with animosity, jealousy, a win at all cost energy. It's a bunch of people here coming up in the reading. They're constantly they going through a lot, okay? So you free yourself from these people, and it's just like someone's made their whole life about you, okay? Someone's made their whole life about you. That's what I'm seeing here. Whole life about you. Like you're their movie. So what I'm seeing with the World card is something is over. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. So let's see. So pretty much what I'm seeing here is that someone's made their whole life about you. We got the Temperance card. Clarify the Temperance card. Yeah. With the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So this is someone who doesn't want to see you up. This is someone who's over you being recognized and acknowledged. So we got the 5 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is this is you falling down, getting up, going through disharmony in your life where you may not be where you are you may not financially be set, but you're getting through the struggle, okay? You're getting through the struggle. You could be currently, okay, so another thing is you're on, so what I'm seeing here is with the 6 of Wands, you went from the 5 of Wands, no, that don't make sense. Anyway, you're on top, okay? There are things happening for you where you're just continuing on with your journey. And as you continue, you're healing, okay? And with that, someone doesn't like that because someone feels left out in the cold. Someone could be feeling left out, feeling hurt. And, it's just maybe you could be an earth sign. Maybe you could feel depleted of your energy or something. And so with the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, you're trying to get back on track. So we got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a man who's very, very selfish. So he's set in his ways. And very unstable mentally, possibly. He's stingy. This is a person who's lazy. He's using his money for status. He's manipulating people with money. He gives off the fake provider energy. He's insecure. This person who's jealous, bitter, low key. He hating. He could be hating on your independence. He's someone he's not good. With the 5 of Wands, this is a person who's struggling, mentally struggling. I don't know, if the reading is changing, But anyway, with that said, this is a person who's stressing out. Someone could be dealing with this person. Child, I'm gonna have to do this reading all over because other people's energies are coming in the reading. So anyway, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card, I see that this is a person. Clarify the energy. What is this King of Pentacles wanting to do? So they're under judgment and they're forced to heal. And this is the death here. So this is someone who could be experiencing a lot of battles in their life. Either this person, whoever this is, I'm just seeing you're rising, okay? You're healing. You've been through a lot of hurt. You've gone through things even when, you just went through it, And because you went through it, there's a new opportunity here for you. So maybe someone was trying to block this for you. It was a lot of stress happening. And with the Strength card and the Empress, I'm just seeing here, you rising up, okay? So we got the Five of Cups. Someone's saddened about this. Yeah, someone's sad about this. So, with that said, we got the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Here it is. It's coming up again. So there's some clarity here. You are being taught to see throughout the veil of people, okay? You are being taught to gather more information when it comes to people, that you are around in your life. Because there is justice happening for you and karma happening for others. But there is like new beginnings here where you are rising up. The Lover's card, I just see a level up, and you being very smart, using your wisdom, knowing what way to go. Like, this is what your ancestors are saying. Like, they're guiding you. So you got ancestors who have wisdom, who are guiding you, who are speaking to you, who are giving you truth and clarity. These are ancestors that are protecting you, okay? And they're giving you so much love, peace, and harmony. And so, like, yeah, with the Lovers, this is like cosmic energy, cosmic flow, okay? Where they're wanting you to move through the heart, okay? But also with wisdom, because everybody doesn't deserve you, okay? And you got to be very, very picky. But I see, like, you closing out cycles. Like, the Most High God is celebrating your the Most High God is giving you like a new beginning. So with the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card, and the World card, there's a shift that is happening in your life where there's a new opportunity here for you because you've gotten through all the hardship in your life, when it comes to people that were causing all these blockages for you. You got through that. So the Tower card here shows with the Magician card. Okay, we got the Magician, we got the Four of Swords, and we got the Death card. So yeah, there is an ending here. An ending. You are on a new karmic cycle. You are on a new wheel. Whatever used to be is not. Okay? Whatever you did on your journey, what I'm seeing here, okay. Wait a minute, let me say it again. Whatever you did or whatever you are doing, you are on a journey where you are entering a new phase in your life. You cut out people that no longer served you. So you leveling up. Okay? And if you've not started your journey, this is what you're going to need to do in order to do it. Get rid of people that do not deserve to be on your path. When it comes to you developing in your life, remember, this is not a race. This is your life. Do you like how you're treated amongst the people that you're around? Are you the one empowered over your life, or do you have other people forcing you to do things that you don't want to do? What Spirit is saying is that you are the one that is in control of your destination. Now, you may have thought that others were, because of course there are always someone trying to manipulate and doppelgang your journey. But if you believe in the Most High, then the Most High will be able to gear you, guide you, and show you the way where towers will begin to fall, pushing you towards something bigger and better. This is what the Most High is always trying to do. This is where your soul is always trying to, this is what your soul is always trying to do. Your soul is always trying to realign you with your soul's purpose. And it can't do that if you are far away from it. Okay? So if you are on a journey to becoming your best self, and your best self meaning to be in alignment with your higher self, being guided by your higher self, then I'm seeing here that you breaking ciphers, karmic patterns. You're breaking generational curses, not only for you, but for your ancestors, the ones that tried to do it. So you're here to break generational curses, and there are also others here to cause blockages for you. But what I'm seeing, baby, is that you done shook something up. You shook something up. There is changes happening, and these changes are causing a death. Now, this could be a death to an old cycle. This could be a death to past people. This could be a physical death, because I do see a funeral here. But whatever this is that you are breaking, I'm just saying it's because you become friends with your higher self. This is evolvement. This is your soul's purpose, to be in alignment with the divine, okay? And a lot of people are far away from it. In order for you to get aligned with that, you're going to have to stay on this journey, okay? Mentally, okay? This is all about power to the mind, having power, okay? Power to cause many storms. You throwing the crowns off of heads that thought that they were in control of your life, of your mind, okay? Now, this is not physical. This is mental. See, people need that energy in order to stay in control of you. But again, when many try to stay in control of you, they're losing themselves. They're forgetting themselves. They're out of alignment with themselves. So, let's find out about why my mother was in the dream. Let's go. So Mom, I'm just gonna call her down because she always be talking to me, child. Mom, why were you in the bed sleep like that? So let's see. Why were you in the bed sleep like that? So you got the 10 of Pentacles that came out. Why were you in the bed like laying like that? Like, you were dead, but why were you? I don't like saying that. It sounds so weird. I don't know how else to say it. But Mom, why were you? I mean, it's like I got comfortable with it. It's been since 2020 since my mom has not been here, and I miss her so much. But let's see. So we got the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, the Magician, and the 3 of Wands. So definitely, what I'm seeing here is there's an ancestor in the back that's watching over the family. Like, she's a person with wisdom. You could tell by the gray hair. We got other people that are communicating. So I'm seeing here that someone could be moving. Yeah, so someone could be moving out, okay? There could be someone either moving out. They've learned certain lessons. I'm also getting here that someone's tired of the same old. Because whatever's happening is like someone's saying the same thing over and over again. Someone's like, I've been here, I've done that, I've learned that. It's just been the same thing. Now, I know you love me, but I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm getting. I gotta go. So with that said, someone here is moving on. And with the 7 of Cups here, they got options. And they're trying to figure out what they're going to do next, okay? So we got the 7 of Cups. Someone has a lot of opportunity here. Their wishes are placed on a platter, and they're just trying to figure out what they trying to eat today, what they trying to do today, what's their next goal. This is a person who's figuring it out, okay? So we got the Page of Swords. So this is a person who's learned a lot, and they're focused. They're trying to figure it out. They're looking, okay? They're like taking their time, gathering information, You know, they've been through the storm already. There are things that they've already been through. And so what they're doing is manifesting their new beginning, okay? So with the Magician card and the Three of Wands, there's definitely changes happening, and someone choosing the best place to go, what to do. So, Mom, tell me what's going on. So we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. So this is someone who is currently trying to, what is she trying to do? This is someone who is currently leaving. But it's like, while this person is leaving, there is a fight here. Like someone's trying to block this. They're trying to say, wait, honey. Not without me. However, the World card is here. Someone's moving on. It's over. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ace of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, okay? Where you're moving on. Someone's moving on. Someone's moving on. And as they're moving on, there are other ancestors possibly here that is working on a new plan. Now, you may not know exactly what's happening, but I just heard self-assurance again. Be assured that your path is in the right hands, okay? Your path is in your hands to become, like, I just see you growing and developing and healing even more. You're on a new path where you've already gotten clarity of what you need to do, and you may not see things clearly, but things are moving ahead. But I need to know, wow, Mom, why were you in the bed like that? Why were you in the bed? So we got the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is saying this is like a evolvement, okay? Someone is evolving, okay? And they're being lifted by the divine, evolving. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's very determined about life. So when it comes to like maybe abundance here, you're about to get your wish fulfillment, okay? So this is a renewal. This is a renewal being offered to you. And yes, look, this is my mom right here. Hold on. All right. So yeah, this is my mom right here. Gotta be. I'm noticing that when you hold on. So when you venerate your ancestors, you are giving them respect. You are assisting your ancestors to develop and to become better. I'm seeing here that your ancestors are being venerated. Your ancestors are on another level in their life where with this Judgment card, it's like the Most High is healing your ancestors' bloodline, okay? Which is causing your ancestors to be able to fight for you. So when it comes to my mother in the dream, and listen here, this reading is for everybody. It's a message for everyone. This doesn't have to do with my ancestor. Place it as your own, okay? So with the Star card, there's a lot of healing that has happened when it comes to your ancestors. If you are on the spiritual journey, if you are lifting yourself up, I see that your mother has a new opportunity, okay? So with the Knight of Cups, there is an opportunity for your mom or your ancestor, your grandmother, whoever this is. It's an opportunity for a financial blessing with the Nine of Pentacles. This is your ancestor who has like when you assist your ancestors on their path, I'm seeing here that it helps them. So we got the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Cups. and a death card. So there is an ending. Because, okay, so look, Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who's very self-assured, okay? However, there was a time where there could have been like a lot of stress in the family home. Maybe it was about money. You know, maybe there was issues with money where someone had to adapt to a certain amount, or, you know, even though with the Nine of Pentacles, someone could be self-assured, self-sufficient. This is someone who is very independent. You know, with the Queen of Wands, they're confident. They got their home in order. But with that said, you know, I remember times where there was a lot of stress when it came to money. And with the Ten of Cups, there was a home, you know, you never knew when the house, like, you never knew when I never knew when my mom was having issues with money. Even though we were on assistance and things of that nature, you know, there were always, she just never made it feel as if there was we were having hard times. You know, I can never complain about my childhood, to be honest with you. You know, the house was clean. We were good. You know, we were good. My mom did very well taking care of us. So anyway, with that said, you know, the death card, that's endings. That's a death. So we got the Six of Wands with the Knight of Cups. So this is an energy where there's a new level, okay? A new opportunity here. Now, what it is you being offered an opportunity clarify this. Yeah, a new opportunity where it comes to like self-sufficiency, okay? Someone's wanting to give you something. This could be a new contract, possibly. Whatever this is, it's just a new opportunity where you'll have like a new beginning, okay? And I feel like you may not be assured. I mean, you may not be sure about this opportunity. Maybe you're gonna have to be real practical on this. Clarify this. And it's because let me look at this. So I'm just seeing here that someone may be feeling some grief or something. Something's over for someone. That's what I'm getting. Like something's over for someone. And because of that, you know, yeah, we got the Seven of Swords. Something's over for someone. King of Swords. This could be someone who stole from you. Yeah, so this is a person. So you got a few people who are feeling sad, okay? These relationships are no longer. Like there's been an ending. People are coming up in a reading, and I'm trying to focus on why my mom was in that bed like that. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. So I want to know, why was my mom in the bed like that, ancestors? So we got the Hanged One. Why was my mom in the bed like that? The Magician in reverse. Why was my mom in the bed like that? This is definitely represent my mom. Because, why was my mom in the bed like that? Why was my mom in the bed like that? Ancestors. Why was my mom in the bed like that? Okay, so something could be changing in this reading. So I do feel like my mom's... Okay, I don't want to get too personal. So we got the Hangman. So what I'm seeing here is that there's a new perspective on some sort of creativity that's happening, you know, with the Magician card. There could have been things that are manipulated or were being manipulated. And the thing is, even though someone's trying to manipulate something, maybe someone's trying to manipulate your journey, what I'm seeing here is that you're not allowing it to happen. With the Four of Cups, you're not wanting to be manipulated by people, okay? So we got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune saying that you're continuing to move forward. But, you know, with that said, you have your ancestors here knowing what they want, okay? I'm going to just say these are ancestors who are watching over you, who are speaking to you, who are uplifting you secretly. Like, you don't know this, but they see you, okay? Now, the thing is, it's a struggle. It was a struggle, or it is a struggle. Maybe you're on this journey. Look, you push through it, okay? So there's a new beginning. Like, you push through. Hey, baby, put some clothes in. So we got the Death card with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So there's a death, and because of that, I see someone's trying to someone's trying to block this, okay? Definitely trying to block this. But with the Death card, this is divinely guided by the divine. So someone's trying to close off your new beginning. Someone's trying to block your new beginning. But it's done, okay? This is forced to end. Also, if these aren't your ancestors, these could be like past people that you used to be cool with that you no longer deal with. All right? So with the Death card and the Judgment card, judgment has been called on ending these relationships. These relationships have been severed. So anyway, with the Death card, that's just showing that there's an ending. So ancestors. So Mom, tell me why you were in the bed like that. Because you're trying to because definitely someone trying to restrict you, trying to make you see it from another way. So, you know, you're waking up. Someone's waking up. Someone's seeing something clearly, okay? And they could possibly be seeing the pain that they went through on their journey, okay? Someone's not wanting you to wake up. That's what it is. Death card here. Someone's trying to control you waking up. So, yeah, someone's trying to control that. Someone's trying to fight against that. Someone's definitely tried to fight against that. But again, you closed it out in love, all right? And someone could be mad about this. Someone's definitely mad about it. So someone, like, what I'm seeing here, someone's mad because you woke up. All right? You woke up. That's what it is. You woke up. And what I'm also getting is, like, you see people for who they are. So with that Devil card coming out, it's just showing me that you already saw that someone was trying to manipulate your journey. But because you've gotten through everything that you've gotten through the pain, through the sweat, through the tears, you still got through it, okay? And you're getting through it, okay? So we got the Eight of Swords. This makes someone feel really uncomfortable. So they're sleeping. Someone's feeling paralyzed right now. Someone's feeling very paralyzed because this could be someone wanting to manipulate something. They're wanting to say something to you. This could be family, okay? Wanting to say something to you. They're finding it to be a struggle. But, you know, with that said, it's like someone's like have a desire to like keep something open with you. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're not feeling at their best. So you've done so much. You've done so much to get to where you are. And there's someone trying to fight your path. There's someone trying to guard your path. But again, this is over. You got the victory. So you woke up. You woke up. You fought back. Your ancestors fought back. And this is someone who's lost, okay? This is someone who's lost, and they may be feeling away. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands, is showing that you got victory and you got your inheritance, something that someone doesn't want you to have. You got victory in your inheritance because you healed. You healed, okay? So with that said, I'm going to say that your ancestors are giving you another opportunity for a level up, and this is going to increase your life, you know. 8 of Cups. So it's just like you've learned that lesson, so you're starting over. So there is another level that you're headed to, and you're inspired to get there. So the meaning of my mom sleeping in that bed is her fighting off, could be fighting off demons, could be fighting off what no longer serves her. Definitely fighting off someone who is trying to keep her held down, okay, held back. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I mean with the World card, this is a cycle where someone's feeling defeated. Someone defeated their past, okay? And this is the painful part. Someone's heard about this because they know it's done. They have clarity that something is over. They have clarity that you're moving on. You've gained inner strength, okay? And this could be someone's mad about it. Someone's so mad about it. Yeah, you got victory. God is leveling you up to another level. New level, okay? And so with new levels, there are new devils. What I'm seeing here, you got the Sun card. This is saying that there is happiness here, peace, fulfillment, new opportunities, and someone's not happy about it. So there is a burial. So with my mom getting up, this is just saying that, it's just basically saying, this could also be a warning. So there could be some people planning to like harm you or something, is what I'm seeing here. But you're covered, okay? You're covered. You're covered. Someone could be planning. Someone's so out of their mind about you. It's like someone cannot control their thought patterns when it comes to you. This is why, you know, when someone wants so much control, but they don't have control over their own mind, but they want control over you, it don't make sense to me. Someone is out of their mind. I was listening to a reader yesterday saying that someone could be controlled by MK Ultra, which is why they can't control their thoughts. And that was interesting. But anyway, with that said, I just see that, you know, you're manifesting your life. You're not holding on. You're not letting go to what you believe in. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. But I want to look it up and see. Like, you definitely ended cycles, okay? So let's see. I want to find out about why my mother was in that dream like that. One moment. Okay, so it says, your mother is showing up in a dream, suggesting that she is present with you, not just watching, but actively engaging in your helping process, pulling her to the edge of the bed, and her waking up may represent reawakening ancestral energy or wisdom within yourself. You are not healing yourself. You're also breaking or transforming something in your lineage. Beds often symbolize rest, endings, the subconscious. Covering her like she's deceased could reflect your grief, your attempt to find peace with her passing, or even karmic patterns tied to her. Your calling her to wake up suggests a desire to resolve unfinished energy, getting clarity, or reclaiming your something that was lost or buried, emotional or spiritually, generationally. So seeing her move and sit up after you reach for her is powerful. It's symbolizing symbolizes an awakening, acknowledgement, and healing. In the context of closing karmic cycles, it could mean your work is reaching the ancestral level. Yes, you're starting to see the impact of your spiritual growth, not just for yourself, but for your bloodline. She may be giving you a sign of approval, love, or readiness to help you finish this journey. Her sitting up is a kind of rebirth symbol, like the old wounds, pain, or silence of the past are stirring, facing the light, and ready to be released or transformed. So this dream isn't just about grief, it's about a spiritual checkpoint. You're reaching a layer of healing where ancestral ties, emotional wounds, and karmic loops are being seen and softened. Your mother may be telling you, I'm with you, keep going, this cycle ends with you, but you're not alone. Keep honoring your ancestors, doing the work, working on yourself, because you've completed a chapter in your life, and you're fighting. Definitely fighting, okay? And your ancestors are fighting with you. And the thing is, you've made it too far for your ancestors to give up on you, because you're helping your ancestors, okay? So there's a new chapter that you're going to be entering. And as you're entering those cycles, they're they're assisting you on choosing your path, okay? They will never lead you astray. You have broken generational curses, which gives you justice and freedom, okay? It was hard. It was so hard. And it's going, it's always going to be difficult when you're trying to break something, okay? Because there are soul ties. There are past lessons, like there are lessons that some people don't understand to learn. Like, they refuse to learn at times. This is why you have karmic cycles. But I'm seeing here you completed that successfully, which gives you inheritance, okay? This is your inheritance, breaking karmic cycles. Congratulations. All right? So you got victory. And as you get victory, I'm seeing here, your mother or your ancestor is rooting for you. Your ancestor is on a whole new level. And look, you got other ancestors here who are rooting for you. New opportunities. Yeah. So, let's see. What's some last messages, ancestors? Let's see. Thank you. So we have acceptance. You may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul's path. So there could be people who are saddened by your loss. They could be upset because something didn't work out. Cycles are closed, and some people have to have acceptance for that. So we have a new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. All right? So you're going to be aligned with new people that you could possibly learn from. And then we got new beginning. The card is putting you on a notice that a change is at hand. It may feel like things are falling apart, but that's only to make room for the new. Be open to synchronicities and be willing to take risks at this time. Remember, this is life. Things are going to happen, and you're going to have to know how to get through it. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. And let's see, any other messages, ancestors? We got grounding. All right, so it's all about grounding. It's all about radical rebirth. When you're grounded, you're able to make better decisions in your life. You're able to step into your true power and your true purpose, which is not to try to control others. It's to control your life. So we got Protect your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is your own. Let's repeat that. Your mind is your own. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in your truth. Create healthy boundaries. Your energy is unsteady. Breathe. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your body. Grounding keeps you present. When you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Meditate and breathe. Meditate and breath work are grounding. Try earthing, connecting with your feet to the soil. Free writing, clapping, stomping, and rubbing your hands together are all grounding. Goddess declaration. I am firmly planted and deeply rooted. So yes, there has been no awakening. And because there's an awakening, you are free. Brazen. So we have number 40. All right, so it says, wake up, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemiya, swallow your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up. And once you have experienced an awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Goddess declaration, I am receiving and radiating love. Okay, it's very important to move out of love, guys. Don't forget that, because you are brazen, you are strong, and you're gonna get through every obstacle course. You know, you're gonna get through it. Okay, I'ma see to it that you do it, because ain't no way we about to be staying in the same cycles with the same people, being negative, you know, being careless with our lives, trying to control others when we have to control our own self. You know, it is time for you to live out loud, be yourself, and manifest your life the way that you want to. This is your life, okay? Don't let anyone try to take that from you. You deserve your mind. You deserve to control yourself. You deserve to be in your feelings, the feelings that you feel, not to move on anyone else's time. People, they do so much to try to manipulate, control, lie, steal, defame. They do all these things, and then the thing that hurts the most is to find out that while they were doing all this, you were getting through what they put you through. You were getting through what they put you through. And you had to learn how to be very strategic because of the enemy. And while the enemy was doing all that, putting all those hurdles in your life, you got in a leg up. You learned, you became blessed. You realized you were blessed, and you got into your peace. And this is what happens when people waste time focusing on you. They live between both worlds. They're not able to see their mess because they're focused on you. You know, this is a time for people to learn. In order to develop and become your best self, you have to focus on you. So you get treasure, okay? Spirit is telling you to go the distance, and to also realize that whatever you were in at one point, when it came to those people, those things, those cycles, whatever you were going through at that time is no longer for you. You're leveling up, okay? And Spirit is wanting you to go the distance, and that's the message. Anyway, with that said, guys, I hope that this message has helped you. It's all about self-development. It's all about becoming your best self. Your happiness doesn't come from people. You know, you being validated by others doesn't solidify who you are. You only validate yourself. No one else. Okay? You got to become solid within. Forget what they think. So it says, joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now, and find joy in the present moment. Whatever is happening Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from shackles of longing, able to experience the liberation that comes from which comes from actually being happy. I'm sorry. Let me say it again. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. We don't yearn for it. We are happy within. So it says, now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being. Your happiness is a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in now. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So God is wanting you to be happy within, okay? Not outside. Money doesn't make you happy. I mean, it helps. But at the end of the day, your true fulfillment comes from within, not outside of you. No one can make you happy but you. And you can't get mad at that. Anyway, with that said, guys, I hope this message has served you well. I will talk to you later. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace.